13th, 2023 council meeting to order. We'll start off by our invocation. We'll ask Chief Jones to give us our invocation at this time, please.
Let us pray, Father. We thank you today. We thank you for everything that's part in our lives. Now, Lord, we ask you for your blessings and your guidance upon this city council meeting, that it be beneficial to all of us, citizens of Aliceville, whatever we do, whatever we say tonight, except in the sight. So these are things we pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Chief Jones. Council members, we're on the item number 3, meeting minutes. Are there any questions about the minutes as presented today? In your packets. If there are no questions about the meeting minutes, entertain a motion to approve the meeting minutes from the previous council meeting.
Second motion.
All right, it's been moved and seconded. All those in favor of the meeting minutes, let it be known by saying aye. Any opposed? Independent chair, the ayes have it. The motion carries. On the unfinished business, we don't have any new board appointments at this time. We're gonna move on to new business, which is airport manager. The Mr. Shane Cohen from that works currently at the airport has a hangar at the airport, has expressed interest in being the airport manager. I spoke with him. I spoke to Mr. Doug. Mr. Potts has talked to him. And he's ready to take on some of those responsibilities. And I think he would be a good candidate. He knows how to fly planes. He's already down there. And matter of fact, he got somebody to cut the airport for $8. So he's already working hard on that. So I think he would be a great addition to the Aliceville team. So with that being said, I'm gonna ask if anybody has any discussion. We have it this time. If there's
Yeah, what's that? You present there now, well, I know you were there. So what kind of recommendation that you should on at working with him?
I didn't.
Mr. Wilder asked, do you recommend Mr. Cohen
Oh,
for
yes,
that
he's-
position?
Yeah, he's very knowledgeable. He's got a lot of experience as far as and in contacts in the aviation area. So he would be an excellent airport manager.
Thank you.
All right. Any other discussion? If not, I entertain a motion to approve. I'm sorry. Okay. We can get him to come to one of our work sessions. We want to talk to him and get him to come in and speak.
So how long have you been there for what?
He's been probably out there for 5 years, 6 years in the hangar. Probably longer than that, Mr. Potts. How long has he been at the airport? 5 or 6 years?
At least, yeah,
He's been there before. It predated he did a lot of the hangar work. He's worked on 2 hangars. I mean,
Has a flight simulator.
right, he got a flight simulator down there trying to eventually teach people how to fly. He boosts our,
Flight club.
yeah, he's part of the flight club. He's, I think he has three airplanes down there currently, 3 aircrafts. I think he got
at least 5.
Okay, he got 5 aircrafts down there currently. And like I said, he's there just about every day, every other day.
I just kind of want to stay in the context of things, because if we don't, when we say, those that want to be on the board or want to be on different things that come up and stuff.
Well, he would be here, but he has church on Wednesday, so he said he's not gonna be able to be on a Wednesday night. So, with that being said, if we want to hold it until the next meeting, and then you can meet him, we can try to get him to come in.
I
But
don't have to, but I'm just saying, so you won't go into the thing of, well, why he didn't come in, why she didn't come in, and go back into that mode again, so.
Yeah, we got work section. Well, we can go to that, we got work section Monday.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
Coming
fine.
Monday.
Yeah.
Like,
All right.
work section.
That'll work. I mean, if there's a motion on the table to table it, then we can do it. Or is there a motion to go forward with the appointment? I need somebody to give me a motion.
Make a motion to appoint Shane Cohen.
Second motion.
There's a motion and a second to appoint Mr. Shane Cohen as the airport manager. Is there any other discussion? If not, we move to a vote. All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Being the chair, the ayes have it, and the motion carries. Item number 2 on change, it should say change City of Aliceville Personnel Manual Grievance Section. We received a grant from the EPA, and that grant through the EPA requires that contractors have the same rights to grieve issues with the municipality as do employees. So we need to update the language to say that contractors have the same right to go through the grievance process if they have an issue with the city. Our grievance process is already documented in our policy manual, so there's no need to write a grievance process. We just need to make sure that we add contractors to that so we can be in compliance with the federal law to receive those funds. So is there any other, somebody who see, like Mr. Hurd, Coach Hurd, somebody who we paying to do a job? Yeah.
With that amount change? Anything about, I don't know.
No, it's not an amount. It would be, it's specifically like if you contracted me and I was not wasn't the mayor to paint the city hall, and the contract said that I had to be finished with it in 10 days, and I got finished with it in 11 days. But I still wanted the same amount of money, and y'all told me no, because the contract said you had to be through with it in the 10 days. And I could go through the grievance process and say, hey, well, I still think I need to be paid.
Okay.
And a third party would come in and judge and say, yes, you need to pay it, or no, you don't need to pay it. Yes. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. All right. Anybody got any other discussion before we get a motion to move forward with this? Is there a motion on the floor to accept the adding of contract laborers? Is there a second?
Second.
We're moving to second. Is there any other discussion? If not, we're moving to a vote. All those in favor, please let it be known by saying aye. Any opposed? Independent chair, the ayes have it. Item number 3, fire department surplus property being number 1FTSW31PX4EC40556, which is the is that 350 or 250? The 250 Ford truck that that's from the Aliceville Fire Department. We've been working on it. We got people coming to work on it. It hadn't just not working. Like cut on, cut off, and we've been trying to fix it for the last year. What's that? 6 months to like 6 months. So at this point, we were gonna use it for a brush truck, but we didn't get that, and now it's just sitting on our lot, so we need to declare it surplus and get it off the lot. So is there any? Can I get a motion to declare? Chief, do you have anything else you want to say about that? If there's any other discussion? All right. There's been a motion. There's been a second. Is there any other discussion? There's no discussion. We'll move to a vote. All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Independent chair, the ayes have it. And the motion carries. Item number 4 is the 2023-2024 holidays. None of the holidays have changed. It's the same holidays that were last year as this year. Are there any questions about the holidays? Not I entertain a motion to approve the 2023-2024 holidays. Is there a motion? It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? In the chair, the ayes have it, and the motion carries. Item number 5, parade permit request for the AHS homecoming. The parade request for homecoming has been submitted. The route will be finalized at the end of this month. Right? Within day, right? Once we get all the people who are gonna put in for it. Chief, do you have any objections to the parade? Okay. All right. We will not have ATVs again. We're not gonna have horses again. So I'm gonna say it publicly. We don't have ATVs. We don't have horses. So I don't want nobody to ask because the answer is no. Unless the council body decide to do something different.
Well, I got a question.
Yes.
So why, wouldn't we have,
When we have what?
ATVs or
That's
what?
because a council, because probably 15, 20 years ago, the council voted, 10 years ago, the council voted not to have ATVs because of the safety feature and not wanting anybody to get run over or hurt. Because that incident happened in the past. If that's something that we want to put on the table, then we can put it on under new business at another time. But this is just for this particular
Right,
purpose.
okay, there's some other things that we can do, measures and put in place, because, some people may wanna do it, you're not going that fast in the parade, so we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we can talk about it. But this just for this home, they
Gotcha,
get out, I get out.
I got you.
Yeah.
You said my four wheels,
That's what she talking about.
Yeah.
That's what she talking
for RTVs, not four.
We'll talk-
Let's
talk-
not get on the bridge.
Yeah.
Let's stay on, we just talk about homecoming. If we wanna adjust it, we can always adjust it at another day. But, the parade permit request for Aliceville High School, is there a motion to approve the parade permit? There's been a motion on the floor, is there a second? Moved and seconded. All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Any opposed? In the chair, ayes have it, and the motion carries. Great discussion. New business, item number 6, the Pickens County Ambulance Service. Members of the ambulance service were scheduled to be here today from the Pickens County Ambulance Service. However, they could not due to sickness. What they wanted to speak on, and I'm still sticking on unfinished business, so just in case if they want to come next week, then they can. Try to get some information on them. But the Pickens County Ambulance Service is struggling. And when I say struggling, they need employees, they need funding, they need everything. And right now, Pickens County Ambulance Service is our hospital. So that's all we got as far as on the ground that's present in this community dealing with healthcare on an emergency basis outside of clinics and doctor's offices. So we have pledged some support as a council in the budget that I propose to you guys. Is going to have another support measure with the Pickens County Ambulance Service in there. We can't do it all as the city of Aliceville, but we do have to do something. And we wanted to hear their concerns, so I think it would be in order to listen to them if they are able to come next week. But that is one of the concerns that they had specifically, limited funding and resources. So, is there any other discussion that anybody has on that? Or does anybody have an objection to put it on unfinished business for next time if they come? No, we don't have to have a motion. No, we good. All right, accounts payable. Council members, you had an opportunity to get your bills and your packs. Any questions about the bills as presented today? If there are no questions, I entertain a motion to approve the bills as presented. It's been moved to pay the bills. Is there a second? The motion is seconded. All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Any opposed? In the chair, the ayes have it. The motion carries. Item number, or department number 1, police department.
Hey, very quick, Mayor, Council, public. Lately, City of Aliceville, I said it before, I must say it again, we're seeing an increase in people leaving their cars unlocked. And due to you leaving your cars unlocked, we don't make it right or easy, but we're having some break-ins. The break-ins are occurring with cars unlocked. So please, ma'am, please, sir, please, lock the car, lock the car. You might say, which area is in Aliceville? Aliceville. City was Aliceville. Okay. You will see an increase of patrol at night, because that's mainly when it's happening. We're not going to be violating people's rights, but if you're out at a certain time of night, you will be said hello to by police. Okay. So again, please, man, please, sir, lock the cars up. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Chief. Probably don't have anything to report on that. Fire department. No. Chamber of Commerce.
Smart lane upstairs, thing.
All right. Museum report. I don't have anything to report, but we just to give an update on our museum. The museum and the Aliceville Elementary School are planning some events to get our fourth grade classes to go to the museum. This has been something that we've been trying to work on for quite some time, and I want to thank the museum director publicly, as well as the interim principal, Mr. Morton, for going forward trying to make this a reality, because it's important that the citizens of Aliceville, especially our youth, see what the museum has to offer, and then be able to offer their history to the museum from their parents and grandparents as well, because that's how history is preserved. So again, I want to thank them both for going out and being actively supporting the measure to try to expand history to our youth. So thank you to those individuals. Commissioner Nolan? Everything? Okay, all right. Just want to recognize you. Thank you for being here. Mr. Sanders? Thank you, sir. Is there any community member that has anything that they would like to say at this time? All right, if not, we'll start with Councilwoman Ball from my left.
Of course, Chief, the new vehicle, how's it doing? I mean, it's my, I ain't got it. You tell me, I mean, when it comes,
All right, now, last I spoke with them, it was in the lighting process. I'm just waiting to hear from them saying that it is out of the lighting process. Once it's out of the lighting process, it's a matter of paper being signed and picking it up.
okay. I just want to feel the time and get to know your guidance, so I just want to. That's it. Is it?
Oh, yeah. Just get back on what you were saying about the museum here. And I know last year I went to the World War II Veterans Center. We got a lot of kids from all the time. I mean, first, second, third grade. Anyway, I think we might have like 5 from here. So that's a good thing. Yeah, just yeah, when 9/11, Monday. But we did a couple years ago. I had a couple brothers that got killed in New York. That's it.
I don't have anything, so I entertain a motion to approve the closing of the meeting unless someone has something else. Is there a motion to approve close the meeting? Oh, yes, ma'am.
Learn how to fly the planes, is that for certain individuals or for?
Anybody, if you want to be
Is
a
there
part, if you want to be a part of the flying club, see Miss Councilwoman Gillum, and she'll get you in contact with the people to get on the flying club. Yes, ma'am. All those in favor of closing the meeting, let me know by saying aye. Any opposed? Have a good evening.